What is up, guys? Jake here, and I'm bringing you guys some Diablo 3 gameplay with my monk, doing some of the Crypt of the Ancients runs. Crypt of the Ancients is one of the best farming places for experience in the game, especially if you're low level and you don't have the equipment to play on some of the really high torment levels. You just want to play on, maybe master or even hard is acceptable, and you get some pretty good experience for doing it, which is pretty nice. And it's another nice thing because you don't have to be in a group. I know with the chests, although I think the chest got patched, but with the chest, you had to have people constantly inviting you, and you had to have, a group of people to do it. This is something you can do really easy solo. You don't have people to play with, although playing with other players is a lot more fun, and you'll probably want to play longer if there are other players. But basically what I'm doing in here is I'm just, running through with my monk, trying to get some good experience, trying to get to level 60 before the next DLC drops, which should be pretty cool. I'll definitely be doing a Let's Play of Act 5 when it comes out with the Crusader. I'll probably, make my Crusader, power through the game, and then get to Act 5 and then start recording a Let's Play. I don't know if I'll get to 60 with the Crusader before I start it. Maybe I'll do that so I can, get some of the best equipment, and then I can play in a high torment level for you guys. That might be kind of interesting. But this will all be happening a couple weeks after the DLC actually drops, because I'll be on vacation when the DLC drops. And I don't know about you guys, but I don't really want to go to the beach with my laptop and my headset and my mouse trying to play, getting sand all in my keyboard and stuff. That just doesn't sound that great to me. If I was staying home, I would certainly be sweaty on my computer and playing some Diablo 3, but I am going to be gone, so I'm probably not going to do that. So yeah, expect a Act 5 Let's Play in the future. And before this video gets over, it's a pretty short video, I want to talk about my build, my monk build that I've been kind of working on. I know I'm not the first one to do this, and I know this probably isn't the most effective build, but I think it's a pretty good build if you don't have all of the best equipment and you're playing by yourself and you just want to play some of the lower level difficulties and fight some lower level monsters. And that is the Tempest Rush build that I've been kind of working on. I know there's a lot better ways to do it, but this is the way I like doing it. I think it's the most fun, and that's what keeps me playing the longest. And obviously that revolves around using Tempest Rush, which basically just lets you travel quickly through the enemies and do damage at the same time, which is kind of nice because the monk doesn't have a lot of range attacks, so a lot of the times you can just get stuck with all these enemies around you. And if you're fighting a lot of really strong enemies, they can, pretty much bend you over and stick it right up in there if you're not prepared. But the Tempest Rush is kind of nice because you can run through the enemies and just keep running back and forth. And this uses a lot of spirit because you have to channel it. But I use Breath of Heaven, and then I use the rune that lets you recharge more spirit when you use another ability that recharges spirit. I know it's kind of confusing, but I use that in combination with one of the first one, like the Fist of Thunder or the Deadly Reach or something like that, to get more spirit when I run out. But I usually don't run out, actually, because I run the Mystic Ally with the Air Ally, and basically all that does is it regens my spirit faster, and when it goes down I can sacrifice the ally and it'll go all the way back up. And usually 2 or 3 full globes of spirit is enough to complete Crypt of the Ancients on a pretty low level, which is kind of nice. And I also use Mantra of Conviction because I don't like using my mantras actively and using spirit, because I want to use all that spirit for Tempest Rush. So what I do is I just use it to get some more damage output, passively on the enemies, and that usually works pretty well for me. And it's just something I've been doing, in my spare time. Diablo 3 is a really fun game, especially for me, when I don't really know what I want to play, when I'm just kind of sitting there. You don't have that urge to play any specific game. You're not like, oh, I really feel like playing, Skyrim or whatever. I just, you're kind of stuck in limbo. You don't know what you want to play. Diablo 3 is a really fun game for that, and this is what I've been doing recently. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you want to see some more Diablo 3, please leave a like. It helps me out a lot, and I will see you guys later. Peace.